You're slicing an onion when the knife slips. Blood wells up from the cut on your finger, and without thinking, you grab a paper towel and apply pressure. By tomorrow, it'll be sealed. In a week, completely gone. But what your brain doesn't register is that right now, at this very moment, millions of microscopic construction workers just got the alarm and are racing to save your life. But what if they all just clocked out? What if every cut, every scrape, every microscopic tear in your skin became a permanent bleeding wound that never heals? What would happen if your body's most essential repair system suddenly abandoned you forever? Here's the terrifying reality. Without the ability to heal, you wouldn't just be inconvenienced. You'd be living in a body that's literally dissolving at the edges, and you probably wouldn't survive more than a few weeks. Let me walk you through exactly how you'd die. Right now, your skin is performing a biological miracle so complex, it makes rocket science look like finger painting. Every second, you're shedding about 40,000 dead skin cells. That's almost 9 pounds of dead skin every year. But here's the insane part. You're simultaneously growing new ones to replace them in a process so seamless that your skin completely rebuilds itself every 28 days. It's like having a house that renovates itself while you're living in it, replacing every board, every nail, every piece of foundation without you ever noticing construction noise. Now imagine that renovation crew just vanished. Hour 1, the dam bursts. Let's start with that onion cut. Normally, within 3 to 5 minutes, specialized blood cells called platelets would rush to the wound like emergency responders and form a biological dam, what we call a clot. But today, that doesn't happen. The blood just keeps coming. Your body panics, heart rate spikes, blood pressure climbs as your cardiovascular system tries desperately to compensate for the leak. But it's like trying to fill a swimming pool with a garden hose while someone's drilling holes in the bottom. Every tiny wound becomes a permanent faucet, slowly draining your life away. And here's what nobody tells you: that paper cut on your finger. In normal circumstances, it would stop bleeding in minutes and start healing immediately. Without healing, it becomes a millimeter-wide gateway for every bacteria, virus, and fungus that wants to colonize your bloodstream. Day 2 to 3. The invasion. Your skin isn't just covering, it's a fortress wall keeping out a microscopic army that's been trying to invade you since the day you were born. Every square inch of your skin is home to millions of bacteria, most harmless, some potentially deadly. They're like wolves circling a campfire, kept at bay only by the integrity of your biological barrier. But now, every scratch is an open gate. Staphylococcus aureus, normally content to live on your skin's surface, starts marching through your open wounds like barbarians sacking Rome. Streptococcus follows behind, then fungal spores floating in the air join the party. Your immune system goes into total warfare mode, but it's fighting a battle where the enemy has unlimited entry points, and you can't close any of them. Your lymph nodes swell to the size of golf balls as they desperately try to filter the constant stream of invaders. Fever kicks in, your body literally trying to cook the bacteria to death. But here's the cruel twist. You're simultaneously losing the white blood cells you need to fight infection through every bleeding wound. Day 4 to 7. The system breaks. This is where it gets medieval. According to a 2018 review in Wound Repair and Regeneration, even patients with severe healing disorders face infection rates exceeding 80%. But those people still have some healing capacity. You have zero. By now you're running a high fever, shaking with chills, and probably hallucinating as bacterial toxins flood your brain. Your kidneys are screaming, trying to filter poison from blood that's more infection than actual blood. Your liver is working overtime, processing bacterial waste products like a filtration plant during a toxic spill. But the real horror show is just beginning. See, healing isn't just about closing cuts. Every single day, your skin repairs microscopic damage from UV rays, chemicals, friction, even the simple act of existing in the world. Without that constant repair, your skin starts to literally fall apart at the molecular level. You'd start developing pressure sores just from lying in bed, wounds that deepen indefinitely because your body can't build new tissue to fill them. Walking would gradually wear through the skin on your feet until you're stepping on exposed muscle and bone. Even gentle touches would leave permanent damage. Week 2. The final cascade. Here's where biology becomes horror movie. Your skin is starting to slough off in sheets, not because of infection, But because the cellular scaffolding that holds it together requires constant maintenance your body can no longer provide, you're literally watching yourself decompose while alive. Multiple organ failure kicks in. As your heart struggles to pump what's left of your infected blood, your lungs fill with fluid, and your brain swells from the toxins coursing through your system. But even if doctors could somehow replace all your blood and pump you full of antibiotics, you'd still be trapped in a nightmare scenario. Because here's the thing nobody thinks about. You exist in a constant state of micro-injury. Every blink damages the delicate skin around your eyes. Every swallow creates tiny tears in your throat. Every heartbeat causes microscopic stress fractures in your blood vessels. Without healing, these tiny damages accumulate until your body becomes a biological disaster zone. The inescapable truth. You want to know how essential healing really is? Your body doesn't just heal cuts and scrapes. It's constantly repairing DNA damage, replacing worn-out cells, and maintaining the structural integrity of every tissue in your body. It's like having a maintenance crew for a skyscraper that works 24/7 to keep the building from collapsing. Turn off that crew, and the building doesn't just get dirty, it falls down. Without the ability to heal, you wouldn't just die from infection or blood loss, though both would definitely kill you. You'd die because your body is designed around the assumption that damage can be repaired. Take away that assumption, and you're essentially a biological house of cards in a hurricane. The human body can survive without food for weeks, without water for days, but without the ability to heal. You're looking at a death sentence measured not in months or weeks, but in days. Every paper cut becomes a permanent wound. Every bump leaves lasting damage. Every single day becomes a race against your own biology as your body slowly but inevitably falls apart. We walk through life thinking healing is automatic, like breathing or blinking. But it's actually one of the most sophisticated biological processes on Earth. A microscopic orchestra of cells, proteins, and chemical signals working in perfect harmony to keep you from literally dissolving into the environment around you. The next time you watch a cut disappear over a few days, remember, you're not just witnessing repair. You're watching millions of microscopic workers rebuilding you, one cell at a time, in a process so complex and essential that without it, you'd cease to exist in a matter of days. What's the deepest cut you've ever had that healed completely? Drop it in the comments.